everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over what is going to be going on with 2025 and my binders. I still have not received everything that I had ordered, but I do want to go over some of the stuff that I do have. So as some of y'all may already know, I do have a Halloween box challenge that I had made last year up in my Ko-fi called the Haunted Village, and I did put some expansion packs on there. I think, I don't know if it was end of October, beginning of November. I can't quite remember, but I did put some on there. But I have also made a new one. Now, I didn't get everything in that I needed to make it, but I did print it out. So it's gonna be Dragon Wars box challenge. Anybody that knows me knows I love dragons. My dice tower is dragon. I got Maleficent here on my on my desk over here. So anyway, this is going to be the dashboard, the front and back dashboard. And I will have this as a digital download, but I also plan on making this a physical product that you can buy. I'm just waiting for the rest of the things to come in so I can actually make them before I put it up in my shop, which will be my Ko-fi. I have not decided if I'm going to continue with my Etsy or not. I am a very indecisive person when it comes to certain things. So this is that. So this is going to be section 1. So there'll be 5 dragon icons and then 3 bonuses on each different page. There'll be 5 regular and then 3 bonuses. So this is section 2. We have section 3 and section 4. Hope y'all can see this. Section 5 and 6. And then the cards. So each card will have a number on them. And then the bonus will have 1, 2, 3. So this will be available as a digital download, and y'all can print it, laminate it if you want or not. When I do list them as a physical product, this will be coming laminated, so that way you can use it over again. So you would just, as you'd put the card back in for the bonus and then just mark off and save the amounts. So there's a card for each one of the different sections. Each one has a bonus. Then there will also be 2 sets of double Nanox card and a set, not 2 sets, but a set and a set. So it'll be number 2 like this, and then the word. So just to make it a little bit more fun and exciting, there'll be triple and double. You can play with these or not play with these. These will be on the last sheet, so you won't have, if you do a digital download, you won't have to print it if you don't want to, but it'll just give you a little bit of an extra spice for your games. So that will be coming soon to my shop in 2025. And I will also be making a binder for Mystery Mondays. So you'll have a front and back dashboard, but the envelopes and the challenges inside will be a mystery. So you won't know what exactly you'll get. You'll have a choice from either 6 envelopes or 12. And they will be custom envelopes. I will make the envelopes. They are not going to be the clear envelopes for this one. This one will have, like the physical product, will have the clear envelopes that the inserts will go in. These won't be a custom envelope, but these will be. And you won't know what they look like until you get the binder. Just as like with the challenges that will be in here will only be available for the Mystery Monday binder. Okay, I am planning on making some other binders. I just have not finalized the dashboards and everything for those, so I will talk about those in a later video. But now we're going to go to my binder that I will finally be adding into my rotation in 2025. My Karami binder that I got from Candy over at Stuff and Budget. This is going to be my absolute binder. It's kind of like the I guess you say, oh gosh, I had it in my head and I can't even think about it. But these are categories that I will, stuff that I will not be taking from, like, the money out of ever, for just because I need the money. You know what I mean? So let me just go in here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'm still experimenting with doing dashboards for this binder. This, I printed it too large, but I kept it because I had already put the starlight on it. So anyway, so I had gotten these envelopes. I had showed you these previously in one of my videos. I don't have the name of the creator on handy on me, and she doesn't put her name on here. So like my first envelope, I made this little dashboard because I didn't want to write on these because, like I said earlier, I'm a pretty indecisive person when it comes to permanent things like this. For my envelopes, when I ordered these, I wasn't sure what I was going to use them for. I just knew I wanted to use them in this binder. So I made my own little dashboards. Oops, and I printed it on vellum. So this one is going to be for medical. And I'm going to keep these in here facing backwards. That way, after I put the money in, the money will go in front. That way, when I turn it, I can still see what's in there. Because it's just how I wanted to do it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be setting aside $1 for each category in here every paycheck. Now, so we have, let me go finish through the categories. We have the medical, then we have the debt, and this will be extra payment to debt. I will be going over my debt binder with y'all, which I don't think I've done previously. But this will be for an extra payment on debt. This is going to be for my buffer, and this is my savings account that is attached to my actual checking account buffer. I like to keep a 300 in there, but I have not been able to do that since October because of all the activities and things we've been having to pay for. So I don't currently have a buffer in there right now. The next category is just my regular savings, short-term and long-term. This will be extra money that I can put towards anything I want in the savings. I haven't designated it to this bucket or that bucket. It's going to be for whatever I need it to go to at that time when I'm ready to take it out to put it into the bank, because I am going to be using real cash for these. The next one is going to be for my emergency fund. I do not have an emergency fund, and I have never had an emergency fund. So I would really like to have a $500 emergency fund by the end of 2025, or larger if that's possible. But right now my goal is 500. So back. Next one is going to be 1 month ahead. I do have a 1 month ahead binder that I am putting $12 in every month, but this will be a little extra that I can put in every 3 months. I'll take what I've put in here and put it in there, just to help give it a little bit more of a boost. So this is annual expenses. So I have never saved up to pay for annual expenses. I used to do, like, 'cause I have Progressive for my auto insurance, I used to use that money to pay for my 6 months and then save the other 6 months in my checking account. That was the only one I ever did, but recently it's been so high with the added cost of Lena that I haven't been able to do that. So we've been paying $475 a month for car insurance for 2 cars. So that's that. This one is going to be needs, clothes, shoes, and self-care. And yes, if you look at these are Crocs. I just thought it was funny. I just had to put that on there. And this will be for any of us that needs this. This will be to slowly start building up things that we need or want as far as these 3 categories. And then, come on. This next one is special occasion, events, birthdays, and wants. So this is going, the wants in here is going to be anything I see or want, like on Etsy or anything. Yes, that is a dragon right there, because I would be best friends with one if they had one, if they were real. So anyway, I just thought it was funny, and it's definitely me. But this is going to be so I can start saving for those kinds of events, because I've never done that either. So it kind of curled. I don't know why. It's weird. So those are the 9 envelopes with these. The last envelope that I'll be doing cash is going to be this one. This will also be getting $1 per mark. And here, this is from Canadian Finance Journey. This was a freebie. I did laminate it so I can reuse it if I end up scratching all of them off. So, like I said, these will each be getting $1 every paycheck. So that'll be $10 for this binder. Now, once this January is filled up here, that will be, these will be going in specific folders that I have for, you guessed it, the months. I really liked all the challenges people have been coming out with all the days, all the months and the yearly challenges. So this, and it won't close because I don't have any of the zipperless envelopes right now. I'm using what I have. It's going to be my monthly binder. So I made, these dashboards are free on my Ko-fi, but the challenges that I have for the months, or you have to buy those. But you can go ahead and get you some free dashboards if you'd like. So what I did is I printed it, and then I just double-sided it as a dashboard. So those monthly challenges, when I'm finished that, will go towards the month that they're in. And I'll also be doing challenges, monthly challenges in my my Mystery Mondays that will also go into these envelopes. So, and this will be for anything we may need or want to do during that month. So I know I should have started this like a while ago, but I didn't think about it until like a week or so ago. So January might not get much money in it, but for the month, our birthday months, those will actually be going to us for our birthday, for like dinner or whatever. So our first birthday will be my husband's, which is in May, which I need to put this, and I made them a little too big for this, so I might end up just taking these off because it's really aggravating. There. I'm gonna put his name on here because this is his birth month. So anything that gets put in here will go towards going out to dinner or whatever, buying his gift or whatever we may want to do during that time. My daughter's birthday is in August. She will be going away to college. So when this is full, it'll probably be just to send it to her. Oh gosh, come on. The other one came off a lot easier. Well, whatever. I'm not worried about it because I'm gonna put her name on here, and the challenge on back is back to school. So, so we still have a little ways to save for the birthdays, and my birthday's in September. So. I'll struggle with that off camera, just so I can get out and put my name. All my friends call me Cat. My name is Catrina. as far as like Lady Eve, Eve is my middle name. Lady is because in high school, one of my really good friends, Jamie, her and I, we used to love watching Lady and the Tramp. So my nickname was Lady and she was Tramp. So that's how that came about anyway. And then, so there's all my little challenges and my little things. So for like December, that would probably go towards either gifts or the food or decorations or whatever we decide we want to spend it on for that month. That's what that money is going to go towards. And it's not going to be a lot of money. Eventually I may, after March, once we finish paying for all my daughter's trips, we'll probably be able to put more money in other categories. So next, I'll do the Mystery Mondays is staying, as I said, but there will be only one Mystery Monday video a paycheck instead of one a week, which I think I have been mostly doing that anyway because of just different circumstances we've been doing. So I plan on doing cash. I'm gonna try doing the cash, that way it's not readily available in my checking account or savings account for it to go towards my daughter's stuff. I want to use this for my binders, so it'll be $20 cash every paycheck that will go into here. So basically $40 a month. Could I split that up into more videos with $10 each? Absolutely. But do I want to do that? No. I'd rather have more money to stuff at one time in here. So, and it will be only 5 envelopes in here. And what I'll do is one envelope will have the months in it, like January, February, March, you know, the months in it. And then the other one might have a yearly challenge, and then other ones might be designated to a certain savings goal that I have, like my medical or whatever, any of my absolutes that I want things to go to. But there will be only 5 envelopes in there. My daughter's binder is staying the same. We are fully funded for the January trip to New Orleans. So I have $1,000 placeholders in here, which are 2 that I made. They're $500 each. I do need to put these up in my shop in case anybody wants any. I do have the money for the gas and the food for our trip for while we're there as well, because it's going to be me and her for 4 days. We are almost done paying for the Universal band trip. We have $300 left to pay, which my husband will be paying $100 of that, and I'll be paying the other $200 because we usually do $100 each a month, and I didn't do my December payment, so I'll be doing $200 in January, and he'll be doing $100 because I need to catch up on mine, and that will pay for the $900 we owe for the estimated cost. We do have another band meeting coming up in the middle to end of January, so I think he'll have the final price of everything at that meeting. So hopefully it doesn't go above $900 that we need, because then after that all we have to do is save up for spending money for this. So whatever is left in here that we may have will get rolled over into here, and then if there's anything left as far as spending money, will get rolled over into her Hawaii trip. So there's that. So this binder here is I got this binder also from Candy over at Step and Budget. This was one of her imperfects. Also got the bright yellow one. Where is it? Do I have it handy? Yeah. Was also an imperfect binder that I got from her. Does not have anything in it yet. I do have plans for this beautiful binder as well, but nothing's in it yet. Let's see. So in here, this is my short and long-term binder. So in the front and short term, I have like car maintenance stuff that I want to put away for oil changes. This is short term. These are from Budget Time. on Etsy. I bought these earlier in the year, but I never printed them out and never got a chance to actually start doing them. It is a whole set. I just have the ones that I'm going to be saving for in here for right now. So like oil change, unexpected expenses for the car, and car tires and car battery. So there are other categories, but like I said, I'm not going to be doing any of that. Long-term saving thing in here is the 1 month ahead that I have in here. So these are the actual individual envelopes. I made these little dashboards earlier in the year. I've started and undone all of this several times just because we needed the money. But like I said, the 1 month ahead is in my absolutes binder, so this is absolute. This is not going to be taken out unless there is an emergency to where I have to pay one of these bills with some of this money. So, and I did not update this tracker. This is not right. So right now, what I'm doing, instead of putting a little bit of money in each category, I'm putting the whole $12 in one envelope at a time. That may change later. I'm not sure. I'm going to be going over my debt binder with you in a little bit, and that will I'll kind of touch on that with this a little bit. So right now, I should have all 3 of these marked out, but I don't because I wasn't able to stuff one of the months that went from when I started. So we'll start that again this month. So all my categories with these envelopes here are from Spooky Budgets. I absolutely love her envelopes. And again, all these little bookmark tabs, I made those. Back here, this is something me and my husband are going to start saving a little bit for a down payment for a mobile home or a fifth wheel. We haven't decided exactly which one we want yet, but we will start saving for that. And we're going to be using where's my binder? We will be using this one to actually it's going to be this way, to actually start to fund that down payment. I had gotten this one, I think it's let me see, the Almost Organized. I wrote it on the back because I had to cut it down to fit into this smaller binder. But he had put some money in it during the summer, I think, or before the summer, but we had not been able to touch this again for several months because the extra money was going to all my daughter's activities. But these little challenge here will be helped to fund that, as well as him putting money in there. So this will be part of my contribution to that. It's my new Christmas envelope, and we'll start saving for Christmas slowly and then get more aggressive as it goes by, because we really didn't do much for Christmas this year because of my daughter's trips. I did get her an electric blanket that she absolutely loved because it gets cold in her room. These are the 1-5 challenge. I don't have them all in here. I just have the 1 and 5 challenge. I've actually done this and completed this several times this past year and taken it out and used it for different things. So I plan on starting this again with my extra money. I used to give myself about $40 a month to spend, but I had not been able to do that in a while to have any money for myself. So we're going to start doing that again. Once we catch up. After March, it's going to be a lot easier. A lot easier. Right now, it's just going to be on the struggle bus. You can tell I'm still working on that, because even my envelopes stick out of this one. So I think that's part of why it was an imperfect binder, is that the envelopes even stick out on here. But that's okay. It does not bother me one bit. I love the binder no matter what. So this is actually the student loan binder that I had got from Catrina and Budgets at the beginning of the year. I got this, I think, in March. She was the original budgeter that I started watching. Other than Breathe and Budget on Instagram, I started watching them, both of them first. Actually, the end of the previous year, 2026. I had started watching her, and then started watching Breathe and Budget at the beginning of 2024. And I bought a couple of things from her, and this was one of them. But I am using this to track not to save for, but to track my student loan payment that started this past summer, which so I cleared it off, and it's going to be starting new for the new year. So I only have one of these, and each one of these is going to be my payment that I pay a month, which is $148. So we'll be tracking that. Then for my debt, it's mostly medical, because I don't count my auto payments and stuff like that as debt, because they're so much larger, or my mortgage as debt because they're so much larger and they'll take a lot longer to pay off. I'm using this to do my shorter term debt that I need to pay off. So first one, and I did clear it off, but that red that I had been using on here, it was so hard. It was messing up my nails. I painted my nails last week and they were doing so good until I started trying to clear these off to redo them. So I gave up on that. So anyway, so these are going to be $106 each, but I am almost done paying this off. As you can see the amount that I have left. So after March, this medical bill will be finished. This is a no interest payment that I've been paying since April of 2024 on a medical debt that I had accrued the previous year. And it's not a creditor. It's just a company that they use to do payments from a local hospital that's here. So it's not like a collection agency. This is my Google Store account that I bought my phone through. I only have $399 left, and so each one of these, I was paying $45 a month, but in November I reduced it to $30 because I can use that extra $15 on other things. Now, this does not accrue interest either. This is done through the Google Store. They use Synchrony Bank for all their payments or whatever. So I buy my Google phone through them, and then I take it to AT&T, and then they put it on my plan. That way I don't have, any of that other ridiculous stuff that AT&T likes to charge you for. So once this is paid off after March, I will be able to take some of that money and roll it over into here to finish paying this off. So I have these by amounts. So Target, I have been paying on this for over 5 years because I only pay $75 a month, but I am finally down to $604. So each one of these is worth $75. I will be finished paying this either August or September. It just depends on if they decide to take the final payment out that'll be larger than $75 in August, or if they'll just do a smaller payment in September. I don't know how they're going to do that. But this is a creditor. They're not charging interest or anything like that, but this is not it's not actually Target. It's through a creditor, but it was from my Target charge card that I had when I first bought my trailer. So that will be done next year. And then I have Trans Financial, which is a creditor. I mean, a credit collector or credit debt collector, whatever. They are not charging interest. I started making payments on this in July. This is from a medical debt from a different hospital. And I'll be finished in December of next year paying it off. The original debt was $1,300.06 and whatever. So I am down, as at the beginning of January 2025, I am down to $798. And this is how much I pay a month, and that will be what each of these will be worth. So as I go, I'll just cross it off. And I'm going to figure out how many of these there'll be off camera so I know where to stop. But it'll go all the way through the end of the next year. And that will be finished. Care Credit is the one I had to open for when my daughter got her had her oral surgery done to get her wisdom teeth taken out during the summer. And I am down to just over 1,000, and the interest starting on this in January. So starting Wednesday, because today is Sunday, they're going to start charging interest. And I looked, so it's just under $18 of interest for the first month. So as I pay on it, it'll get a little lower and lower. But I want to start saving that extra debt in my absolutes. Will probably go to here, because this is the only one of my credit or my debt that has interest on it. So any extra payments will be going to Care Credit. And this will, I don't have a date on this and when it's gonna finish, because it's not like the other ones where they have payment plans. This is not a payment plan. I just have, the minimum is 60 or something like that, and I have it automatic payment coming out of 70. So I'm paying 10 over what the minimum is right now. But I would like to up that eventually, especially after March. I'm hoping to be able to tackle this and get this down so I don't have to pay so much interest. I don't like having to pay interest. That's why I'm not too worried about all these other ones. So maybe instead of moving this one, because this is $100 a month that I'm paying on Access one, instead of putting it into here, I might put it to here and up the amount that I pay a month for this one instead, to kind of help with that, because the others are pretty good. But so that will help with that. So in my absolutes binder, that debt one that we're gonna be putting that money in every month or every paycheck, every 3 months, I will put whatever is in there and put it towards one of these, which will be the one that has the interest more than likely. Plus my student loan obviously has interest. But let's see. I still will be trying to do my stuffings for my bills. I did not get a chance with Christmas and everything. I did not get a chance to do my stuffing for the second paycheck of the month. So I will just have to take the ones out of here. I still have my group plays back here, which I'm not sure. They will probably get reallocated into one of my binders that I play. I do plan on bringing in after March sometime, bringing in my Christmas binder, hopefully after March, but if not, definitely in July. We'll be starting this to do like the Christmas in July, but we'll continue this until Christmas to help pay for that. But this is my Christmas binder that I had did. So I haven't started this obviously, but I will. We all know who Ren is. I bought that. I love this. It's so cute. So can't wait to actually get to play that. And this was from, oh, I gotta clean this off. This was from, this was Nori's from Christmas in July. It's funny. And yeah, definitely we'll have to go through here and clean off some of these things. I did stick this in here. I think I have an empty envelope in here somewhere. I have some more from Spooky Budgets in here. Do I have an empty one? No, I don't. Let's put it in this. This was the catch-all that I had, because there's a challenge in here, and then I will be definitely starting that. So that will be fun. Let's see. I do have one of the things I ordered that has not come in yet. It is a binder that I will be implementing in the new year once I get it. And I don't want to give it away and what it is with the theme and everything. But it'll be definitely something that I'm gonna be incorporating into my stuff. So yeah, I think that is it. As soon as I get all those, my box challenge and everything up, I will definitely put a post about it, alerting y'all with the link to it, to my Ko-fi. And hopefully we can get a lot accomplished next year. As you can see, I have quite a few of those debts that are going to be finishing next year, and I'm hoping to get more into savings and things like that, as far as of 1 month ahead and an emergency fund and my buffer, and still be able to, you know, fund other things like the birthdays and things like that. That would be fantastic. But we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. So anyway, I think that's all for now. Once I get all my other stuff situated, I will definitely be keeping y'all updated, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.